UNA men's and women's cross-country teams have competed in 2 races this season so far. We'll catch up with UNA head cross-country coach Jeremy Province to find out how the 2018 campaign has gotten off. And Coach, let's start with the women. They've competed in 2 races. They finished 3rd at both the Belmont Opener as well as the UAH Invitational. Emma Knight, Kara Nix, 2 of your stronger runners so far. What have been your takeaways from the women?
Yeah, I've been very happy with the way we started the season. Went up to Belmont, and it's the first race of the year. Probably didn't run the smartest race, went out a little quick. Kind of got off our race strategy early on in the race, but it was a good experience for us. And then UAH was a good rebound. We came out, had a solid plan going in, had our top 4 run as our group, and they did a good job sticking together. And I thought that was a really good run for not only those 2, but the rest of the team as well.
Over on the men's side, Coach, in the same 2 races, they finished 4th and then 2nd, highlighted by Justin Watson's win at the UAH Invitational. Overall for the men, what have you seen?
Again, yeah, Belmont, first race of the year, a lot of excitement. The energy was there. We kind of got off our race plan early, but just talking about UAH, it was good. We went out, had similar strategy for the women. We kind of ran as a pack early on in the race, kind of really controlled the effort. It was our first 8K of the year, so it's a little different than the high school 5K, which we had a couple freshmen. It was our first 8K of the year. So, really stuck to the game plan early on, and, I told Justin at a certain point in the race, we'll kind of see how we're feeling and respond accordingly, and he felt good. We kind of verbally in the race kind of gave each other the nod, and he went after it the last 2 miles, and that was great to see the win. But I think also just having Peyton right on his heels and finishing 2nd and finished 1-2, that was by far his strongest run that he's had as a Lion. So great win for Justin. But I think more importantly, just seeing the team come along and seeing the times improve was really big for us.
Before we preview the next meet at the Chili Pepper Festival, how do we build off the strong finishes this past weekend at the UAH meet?
Yeah, it gave us, I think, guys and girls gave us a lot of confidence. Just going out and executing a game plan, no matter how you finish, it makes you feel better about yourself and about your team. And so we did that at UAH, where there's a lot of confidence, I think, that we got from that particular race, and we're seeing times improve from race to race, each day in practice. They're looking better and better. So really, just going to Chili Pepper, the big key is to get be 1% better. We talk about it every day in practice, and that's kind of what we're gonna continue to try to do is go to Chili Pepper, run a more sound race, improve our times. We've got gaps on both the men's and women's teams that we need to try to work on if we want to be real competitive in the ASUN. So we've got things that we're going to work on between now and then, but I think the big thing is they have a lot of confidence in being able to go out and race and execute the game plan.
The Chili Pepper Festival, Coach, who are the teams that will be there? What sort of course does it look like it will be?
Well, the course is great. Being from that area and coaching up there the last 4 years, so I've raced there as an athlete, and then I've also coached there as well and taken teams. So course is great. It's a pretty flat course, great footing, going to be some great competition. It should be, hopefully the weather cooperates for us. So hopefully we'll get, a good environment to run a good race. And then there's always some great teams that are going to be there. U of A will have their team there and in some capacity, but teams from Texas, there's a team from New Mexico. Teams from all over the country coming to this race because it is fast, it's very competitive, it's a great course. So we're looking forward to it.
Best of luck this weekend, or next weekend rather. Thank you for the time.
All right, thank you.
Hey, senior cross-country runner Justin Watson, and he just won his first race of the 2018 campaign at the UAH Chargers Cross Country Invitational. And Justin, I know it was a strong showing from the team. More on that in just a second. But for you individually, how did it feel to go out there and win this race?
The race went very well. It was more of a tactical race or a strong race versus a fast race. The course was kind of tough and it was pretty hot. But we went out more conservative, and when the time came, we made our move and we took the lead, and we saw the result at the end.
You ran the 8K race in a time of 26:33. You actually beat your teammate Peyton Ewalt by 2 seconds, and he's a young runner, just a sophomore. But how was it to see him have the strong race as well?
Man, even for an old guy like me, it was super encouraging to watch him come out there and do the deed. He PR'd by like 2.5 minutes or something like that, and it was so encouraging to see that man, because I know I'm getting a lot of love for winning the race, but that man did finish second, and he raced those boys all the way to he actually won the photo finish there at the end, so he's just as an encouragement to me as what I've done, so pumped about it, what he's doing.
Even with Peyton, with this group, just how fun has it been running with the 2018 team?
I've never went into a season more confident. I know we're D1 and we keep like rehashing that, but like seriously, our team is like nothing I've ever seen. The confidence is there, the energy is there, the talent is there, the skill is there, the desire is there. So we're ready.
All right, Justin, first-year head coach Jeremy Province has done a great job. But for you, what has he meant to you as you've started your senior year?
He's done great. I'm trying to say something new here, but he's brought a lot of new ways of looking at it. Like, I've never raced the way he's wanted me to race, and clearly it's worked. I mean, clearly I won the race, so what he's doing is phenomenal. At first I had my doubts, but here he's exceeded all like expectations, and he's been an incredible man. So I'm excited to get to learn from him.
Up next, it's the Chili Pepper Cross Country Festival. A lot of big names will be there, but what do you want to see from your team and also the women?
I want to be fast. A lot of runners, a lot of good teams, a lot of top teams in the nation. The Chili Pepper Festival is hosted by the University of Arkansas, and they're one of the top teams in the nation. So we're expected to be fast. We're expected to beat some really big names. So,
Justin, thanks for chatting with us, and best of luck.
Thank you.